Day one of the 2016 Auto Expo has just gotten over. It's been a long, tiring day with press conference after press conference. But before I head back to the hotel, let me give you a quick recap of all the two-wheeler action from today. Let's start with the press conference in the order that we had since morning. Let's begin with Yamaha first. Now they showcased the Ray ZR, a more fancier looking version of their Ray Z scooter, which is intended for young adults, typically the boys. Now they've got some motorcycle launches expected tomorrow, and we're looking forward to that. Now moving on to Honda from Yamaha, they firstly showcased the Africa Twin, their latest weapon in the adventure motorcycle category. It's powered by a 1000cc parallel twin motor, and of course it's got a lot of good reviews internationally. Now we're waiting to see when they launch it in India. Moving on from the Africa Twin, they launched the Navi, which is a small, very quirky looking scooter. It looks like a motorcycle with small wheels and the appearance of a proper bike with proper suspension, and it's priced at Rs 39,500. Looks very interesting. Then they also had the Unicorn. Now Honda's gone and back and relaunched the Unicorn 150. That's going by the public demand, and it's an interesting move, we say. Then there's Benelli, who came in with a few interesting bikes like the Tornado 302. Now the Tornado 302 is an entry-level sports bike that Benelli would be launching in the coming few months, powered by a 300cc parallel twin engine. And then they of course had the TRK or the Trek 502, which is a 500cc adventure motorcycle. And when launched in a few months, that bike will be the most affordable adventure motorcycle in the country. And of course, then they had a very interesting bike called the TNT 135 with the perfect design, just like all the bigger Benellis, but it's much smaller and really tiny looking in size, powered by a 135cc single cylinder engine intended for young adults. Then, of course, after Benelli, we had Suzuki showcased an all-new Axis. That's their 125cc scooter, and it has been their bestseller. They've given it a more retro look with some more addition of chrome, different styling, and an all-new, more efficient 125cc engine. Suzuki also had the naked Gixxer with the option of a rear disc brake. And the Gixxer SF obviously gets the option as well, but apart from that, the Gixxer SF is also available with the option of fuel injection now. That's interesting, but we wonder why they decided to leave the naked Gixxer out. And then, of course, we had Hero MotoCorp. They had some interesting scooters on display, apart from a couple of bikes. They showcased the Duet E, an electric version of their Duet, which was launched recently as a family scooter. Apart from that, they had the Extreme 200. Obviously, as the name suggests, it's a bigger, more powerful version of their Extreme. And then they had the HX250R. Now, we've seen the HX250R in the 2014 Auto Expo. That's 2 years back. I would have expected them to launch the bike today, but I don't know why they're still holding back. Then we had a new manufacturer come up and launch its motorcycles in India. That's Motorcycles. is a brand that has American roots, and it has launched two entry-level cruiser motorcycles in the country today, powered by 278cc engines, making 25 bhp. One is called the Renegade Commando, and the other is the Renegade Sport S. They're pretty neat looking, they fit the bill as cruisers, but we'll really have to ride them to tell you what they feel like. And they're priced at about ₹1.5 lakh ex-showroom, which makes them interesting. They're affordable, got decent enough power, but we can't comment anything about how they feel to ride. So let's wait for that. And last but not the least, we had Piaggio come in with the SR150. That's a 150cc scooter. It's good to see that finally more powerful, bigger scooters are making their way into India. Now this is a scooter that's targeted at young adults wanting a more powerful scooter to zip through the town. It looks pretty interesting, and I'm waiting to ride this one. That's it for today, but we've got another big, hectic day tomorrow at the Auto Expo, so stay tuned for more updates.